A little while back, we heard about a reserve that wasn't too far away from home, namely Dyke Nature Reserve, near Peterborough. To visit the reserve, you need to apply for membership and a bird hide key. So here we are at the reserve. You park in the Forterra Brickwork Sales Office car park, which is just off the A605. At the top of the car park, there's this huge boulder, which dates from the Ice Age and weighs 8 tons. Also at the top of the car park, there's a nature reserve viewpoint. On entering the reserve, there's also another viewpoint which overlooks this huge brickworks, and the largest of the chimneys here is over 100 feet tall. There's a long history of brick making in this area, and the Dyke Reserve itself is actually a disused clay pit. If you look at the reserve map, it's quite a large reserve, and we certainly won't have enough time to explore it all today. We'll have a quick look at the nature trail. We check under the tins, but I think it's a little bit cold for grass snake or slow worm now. Let's get settled in the bird hide now. I wasn't sure how big it was, so I didn't bring a tripod. So apologies for any shakiness. Looks like some good habitat out there. Large area of water, some reed bed, feeders. And it looks like we got into the bird hide just at the right time as the rain comes down. Well, it really is a very nice reserve, and documenting what we saw here in alphabetical order: blue tit, coot, cormorant, dunnock, great tit, both on the feeders and more naturalistic views on the branches above the feeders. Also these little grebes, quite young as well. There's still signs of the gape on their beaks, and lots of magpies. We counted at least 10. Mallard. And the highlight of the morning, a female marsh harrier. She flew around for maybe 5 minutes and then alighted on the top of this small tree. You can tell she's a female because of the pale cap. And also one of my underrated birds, the moorhen. Anyone who thinks the moorhen is just a drab black bird, just look at the iridescent blue sheen to the feathers there. Also really good views of another common bird, the reed bunting. I think the females that we see here are just as beautiful as the male. This is a male, and his head will get darker in the breeding season. We also saw robin, and another highlight, snipe. Also a jack snob had been reported here, but that didn't show. And last but not least, teal. Well, Dyke is an excellent reserve. There's lots of good habitat here with a good list of flora and fauna, and it won't be long before we return. See you next time.